Right, Mo, what would you say about your players today and this season?
I thought if this is a celebration of the season, it's not about today, although I thought we were good in parts today. I think there was a wee bit of nerves at the start. I think the big crowd and the occasion maybe got to us a wee bit, but all in all we came together on the day and won comfortably. Throughout the season we've spoke about just being the best we can be week in, week out at training and in games. And again today, the celebrations that are taking part just now and long into the night are just desserts for the girls. They've been fantastic. They've been asked questions time and time again. They've been asked questions time and time again from various teams throughout the season, not only in the league but in the cup runs. Quarter-final Scottish Cup, semi-final League Cup, which is still a wee bit raw to be perfectly honest, but they've been absolutely fantastic. So they deserve all the plaudits. They've been by far and away the best team in the league. You don't get to this stage of the season with one game to go and 100% record without being that. 14 goals conceded now, unfortunately, after that late one at the end there. It's a record in itself. So it's not all about the top end of the pitch. Defensively we've been really, really good as well throughout the whole season. Emma came in today, gets man of the match. A kind of emergency, shall we say, and was outstanding. You thought she played there her whole life, to be honest. But each and every one of them, they've all played different parts, but it's been a squad effort the whole season, and they never cease to amaze you. They just pull things out of the heart. Some of the football we played during the season today in parts has been excellent as well.
This is only the club's second season in existence, the team.
Yeah.
So you pulled it together in such a short space of time.
Yeah, last season was a tougher one. Coming in and finding our feet, seeing what kind of level we were playing at. I think we fell away a wee bit in the end, but we knew, or I certainly knew, it wouldn't take much for us to go in the other direction and start to compete. And I think the league was potentially harder this year when you consider that Ross County came into it, Locos, Arbroath were a really good team. But Locos last season done the same thing. They found their feet and they ran away with it in the end, and that was kind of an aim for me at the start of the season, to look at the model that they'd setting up and try and emulate it really, and they've done that. As I say, couldn't be happier. I think somebody said it was over 500 people.
That's amazing, isn't it? Brilliant.
The supporters have been fantastic all season. You've got the hardcore. They're here week in, week out. They're at Peterhead on a Wednesday night and all the rest of it. This is as much for them as it is for us, to be honest. You got 20 odd girls from different age groups at Merrier girls said to the players before the game, they're there clapping you out onto the pitch. And hopefully they're there thinking that one day they'll be wearing an Elgin City jersey, winning medals as well.
Aye. And the party, attend all parties tonight?
Might have one or two beers maybe. No, I'm sure we'll have a good time upstairs. As I say, a big part of the squad isn't old enough to drink right enough, but I'm sure I'll make up for their loss, shall we say.
Brilliant, well done.